Newly released DOJ documents tied to the Jeffrey Epstein case are raising serious questions and renewed controversy. One of the most disturbing claims comes from an unnamed woman who contacted the FBI in 2020. In her statement, she says that in 1984, when she was just 13 years old, she was sex trafficked by her uncle and disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein. According to the document, the woman claims she became pregnant during this abuse and later gave birth to a baby girl. She alleges that her newborn child was murdered by her uncle and that the body was dumped into Lake Michigan. In the same FBI record, the woman claims that U.S. President Donald Trump also sexually abused her multiple times by paying money and was present at the time of her baby's murder. There is no public record showing that the FBI verified or investigated this allegation. The woman's name and identifying details were redacted by the Department of Justice to protect her identity. The woman told the FBI that she had previously spoken with a detective she believed was part of a New York-based FBI sex trafficking task force. She said the call came from a 212 area code and lasted about 20 to 30 minutes. During that conversation, she claimed she described the abuse and named other powerful individuals she said were involved. Another document released by the DOJ has added to the controversy. An FBI case file dated October 2020 includes another allegation of rape involving Donald Trump. The source of the allegation is not identified, and key details are redacted. That file references a limousine driver who reportedly described a troubling phone call while driving Trump to an airport in 1995. According to the document, Trump repeatedly mentioned the name Jeffrey and made comments about abusing some girl. The file also includes a statement in which an unnamed person allegedly said that Trump and Jeffrey Epstein raped her together. No evidence or investigation details are included in the document. Within hours of its release, the Justice Department removed this file, saying it contained untrue and sensational claims. This comes as the DOJ admitted on Wednesday it has uncovered more than 1 million new Epstein-related documents. The department missed a court-ordered deadline of December 19 to release the files, and now says the process could take months as Democrats consider possible consequences. The DOJ has warned that some released materials contain false or unverified allegations, including claims involving Trump. These documents do not prove guilt, but they definitely highlight the level of heinous crimes Epstein and his associates committed. A new release of Epstein-related documents is reigniting one of the most sensitive and explosive allegations surrounding President Donald Trump. Buried inside the latest trove of files is an FBI report from October 2020, detailing a phone call to the National Threat Operations Center just days before the presidential election. According to the report, a man told federal authorities that a woman he knew accused Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein of raping her. The caller said he had met Trump years earlier while working as a limousine driver. When Trump's name came up in a private conversation, the woman, he claimed, suddenly went silent, then made the allegation. Donald J. Trump had raped me along with Jeffrey Epstein, the FBI report quotes her as saying. When urged to contact police, the woman allegedly responded with chilling words, "I can't, they will kill me." The FBI report redacts all names. There is no complaint, no charges, and no corroborating evidence presented. The Justice Department is now moving forcefully to shut the claim down, and just within hours of the release, EFTA EA 0020518, the FBI case file that includes accusation of rape involving Trump, was removed by the DOJ. Earlier, in a public statement, The DOJ says the accusation is unfounded and false, calling it an example of untrue and sensationalist claims submitted to the FBI shortly before the 2020 election. To be clear, the DOJ said, if these claims had a shred of credibility, they would have been weaponized against President Trump already. Trump has denied all wrongdoing and has never been charged with any crime related to Jeffrey Epstein. But the newly released files also include internal Justice Department emails that are raising fresh questions. An assistant U.S. attorney wrote in 2020 that newly obtained flight records showed Trump flew on Epstein's private jet more times than previously known. The email states Trump was listed as a passenger on at least 8 flights between 1993 and 1996, including multiple flights where Ghislaine Maxwell was also present. One flight included a 20-year-old passenger. Others included women who could have been potential witnesses in the Maxwell case. The attorney wrote the note for situational awareness, stressing there were more than 100 pages of dense flight records reviewed, and that the information should not come as a surprise later. Still, no accusation of criminal conduct is made in the email. Trump has long acknowledged knowing Epstein socially in New York and Palm Beach, but says the two fell out around 2004 and had no contact in the years before Epstein's death in federal custody. The Justice Department says the massive document release, nearly 30,000 pages across more than 11,000 files, reflects a commitment to transparency while maintaining protections for Epstein's victims. Court records, emails, photos, videos, internal communications, a flood of data, and with it, renewed scrutiny. But the DOJ's position is clear. The rape allegations cited in the FBI report is false, unsubstantiated, and unsupported by evidence. What remains is a familiar tension between accusation and proof, transparency and consequence, as the Epstein files continue to cast long shadows over powerful names.